Tim, should we tell the listeners how to join the Golf Week Amateur Tour?
Yes, of course. We should probably do it now before we forget, though.
I agree. It's simple. All you need to do is go to amateurgolftour.net, click the Join the Tour button, and pay your local tour's membership.
Thanks, Chris. Membership for 2024 is open, so register today to join the oldest, largest, and best amateur tour in the country.
And remember, this podcast can be found on all the major platforms. So make sure you like, download, and share it with all your friends and family.
Chris, that's a great idea. Now, on to the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, Golf Week Amateur Tour, the podcast. Talking about all things Golf Week Amateur Tour, including interviews with tour directors, players, and course pros. Now, here are your hosts, Atlanta Tour Director Tim Newman and El Paso Las Cruces Director Chris Rocha.
All right, we're back in Marksville, Louisiana. It's round 2 of the Cajun Classic at Tamahka Trails Golf Club. We've got the Champ Flight winner. You're not going to believe the round he had. He shot a 5 under 66. Came from 2 strokes back from yesterday. Welcome, Chuck Spears. Chuck, congratulations and welcome to the show.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yesterday, you finished 3 shots back. So you were even par yesterday. What was your mindset going into today?
I just wanted to hit it a little better off the tee. Yesterday was a little scrappy off the tee and just kind of got up and down a lot for par. Today I hit it a lot better off the tee. I couldn't ask for a better start. I think it was 4-5. Had a really good front nine and just trying to hold it together on the back and shot even and that ended up being good enough.
You're kind of being nonchalant about this, but let's be real. Okay, you went birdie, par, birdie, par, birdie. So you're 5 under on the front. You know, you're cruising.
Yeah.
You did have a hiccup on 11, but that's no big deal because you came back with another birdie on 14. What were you thinking? Because by the time you made the turn, you were in first place. I think at that point you were up by 3 shots.
Right.
So what were you thinking?
Well, I'm pretty much a 2-man race for the most part, and Jacob's pretty solid golfer. He's not gonna make too many mistakes, and played okay today. He didn't really get anything to fall, wasn't real sharp. I just my irons were really good, and I made some putts on the front nine. I was just trying to stay patient and just hit some good shots and see where that put me.
Well, again, you did really well. You talk about Jacob as a solid golfer. He was 3 under yesterday and even par today. So again, this is a pretty tough course.
Yeah.
Yesterday's conditions, with all the rain, didn't get a lot of rollout, a lot of mud balls. Mm-hmm. Today, I'm sure was much better. Ball carried a little bit more. Out of your 6 birdies, you didn't win any super skins on this, which is, I always kind of look at it and with amazement sometimes. You have a good round like that and you don't walk away with some cash. So you get some flight skins, but the two super skins that they're paying $385 a piece, and there are 2 of them. So
that's kind of how that goes. Me and Jacob were talking about that yesterday because I think yesterday he had 4 birdies and an eagle. Yeah, and he didn't get a super scan. I was like, yeah, that's just how that goes. If you come out tomorrow and make 1 birdie, you'll probably get a super scan.
Exactly. Yeah, I was shocked when I talked to him yesterday with an eagle. Mm-hmm. An eagle usually pays, and for it to not pay, it's like, well, man, it's almost like some hard work went to waste. Yeah. He said I think he said he got like $15 for it.
We were laughing about that yesterday. But I had one I was looking at, it was holding up for a while. I think it was 7. I think there was just 2 on that hole today, but that's just how it goes.
It is what it is. I mean, you get the win. But again, let's talk a little bit more about your game overall. Yeah, I was talking to you a little bit, before we got on, about your handicap. So, you last played here on the 18th and 19th, and you shot 68 to 67. You're in the 60s just about every time.
Yeah, I've been being pretty consistent over the last few years. I must have hit some fairways that last run, but yeah, I mean, if you get it off the tee, that's the tough part here because you have a little bit of rough and then you have high grass, and you get in that stuff out here. I mean, you're just trying to hack it out sideways if you can find it. But if you get it off the tee and hit a lot of greens, you can make some birdies out here.
Yeah. So, you as an elite golfer, what recommendations do you have for the high handicappers, to just bring the scores down a little bit? Chris and I talk to, champ lake golfers all the time, and they tell us a lot of the times the same thing, make sure you get in the fairway. You don't necessarily have to hit it far, just, hit it in the fairway, hit your spots. What suggestions would you give?
Number one would be short game because, high handicap golfers is, when they get 100 yards and in is where I see they struggle a lot with, just bad contact or missing greens from, inside 100 yards, flood chips, stuff like that. I think that's where you should start. You hit a lot more shots from those yardages than they do from the tee box.
Right.
And then after that, it's just kind of just find like a go-to shot. I mean, if you hit a big slice or hit a big hook, I mean, yeah, you can, work on it at some point, but just at least know what your ball is doing so you can get it in play.
Right.
And then go from there. I don't hit it very good all the time. I mean, at some point yesterday, I couldn't keep the ball from going right, so I just started playing for it so I could just get it in yesterday.
Sometimes that happens. So what's next for you?
A 2-day tournament at Links in Oakland. I think that's end of next month, something like that. But I got some 4 balls I'm playing with my buddies back home. I think we got one next weekend.
Okay.
And so we're playing a good bit this summer.
And so you punched your ticket to national championship. We're going to see in Hilton Head this year.
I'm playing on. I'm going to try to make it down there.
Okay. This is kind of how I look at it. When you're playing in local tours, there's always good competition. When you play in regionals, there's really good competition. When you get down to the national championship, it's really, really, really good competition. So, with your scores and with your game, I'm sure that you're going to do really well.
I appreciate it.
All right, one thing before you go, I do want to mention, I see you wearing some Jay Butler golf gear. Thank you for that. Thanks for supporting one of our sponsors. Without sponsors like Jay Butler, we wouldn't even be able to come out here. So thanks so much, and
No problem.
congratulations, and we'll talk to you soon.
All
right, bud. Take care.
You.
Oh, so thanks for Chuck Spears for spending a couple of minutes with us. It was pretty hot out there. Got our next winner coming in. Got Josh Rogers from the A Flight. He's also a Louisiana North member. Josh, congratulations. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. How are you doing?
Awesome. So you shot 76 today, 5 over 76. Tell me about your round.
I actually played better today than I did yesterday. I actually played pretty good today. Better today than I did yesterday. I unfortunately fell about getting the last hole. Other than that, I played pretty good. Left quite a few shots out there on the course, but 76 is a pretty solid round for me.
That's not bad. You were in the lead after yesterday. What was your mindset going into today? And you accomplished that, right?
I did. I accomplished that until I got to 18. I knew I won the tournament at that point. I kind of checked out.
Right. So you actually going into today, you had a 1-stroke lead over Jason Bordeaux, and then next closest you had a bunch of 79s. What was it like? Today. You're paired with those people chasing you. Did they ever get close to you?
I think one of them might have buried the first hole, but honestly, I didn't even pay attention. I knew it was on me. If I played my game, I would be 5. I figured that shit the same thing today as I did yesterday. Nobody was going to forgive me. If they would have, I would have gotten beat.
Right.
Losing when I would have been 5.
Right. So what's next for you?
I don't know. I got a newborn home, so not much golf this year. This is actually on my 3rd competitive round this year.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty much my life right now.
I understand. I understand completely. Well, so you've punched your ticket to national championship. You're going to make it to Hilton Head.
Unlikely this year.
Oh, boy.
I hope so, but it's unlikely.
Okay. Well, congratulations on the win today, and hopefully we'll see you down the road.
I appreciate it. Thanks
All right,
for
bud.
your time.
Take care. So thanks for Josh for stopping by. Conditions say we're really good. Chris, welcome back, bud. Yeah, you had a pretty good day. I mean, overall, right? I mean, you were right. You were right there pretty much all day.
Right. One worse than yesterday, but I bird 1, which was awesome, and it fell apart after that.
No, you didn't fall apart. Come on. 84, 85. I mean, we hold on now. I know I give you a hard time a lot. Okay, but let's be realistic.
Right.
And let's look at this. Okay. Number 1, what I tell you was going to win? 160, right? What won it? 162. Okay.
Fair.
We kind of amended it because I thought, last night I thought it was, I changed it to 165.
Right.
But let's be,
You were in the ballpark.
I was in the ballpark. You were right where you wanted to be. I mean, it just happens. For Kyle Sport to and we're going to talk to him hopefully soon. He shot 78. And I told you yesterday somebody was going to shoot a 78.
No, he played great.
He played great. And there's nothing you can do about that. You go out there and you did what you needed to do. Okay. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Your last 2 tournaments, even though you didn't win, I would say success. Yes. What do you got there?
That's the back nine.
Okay.
Look at all those bars on the front nine.
Okay.
That's what got me into.
Mhm.
And I could tell at one point that he could feel me coming up.
Right.
He was at 6, I'm up 5, I'm a 4 and a 3. I was down 3 with 3 to go.
Mhm.
We both bogeyed that third hole, and I just caught this unlucky break on my second to last hole, literally on the top lip of the bunker. And a piece of grass is holding it up. Like if that grass wasn't there, it would
roll down.
That's what kind of closed the door a little bit, and then he burned it and just slammed it closed.
Yeah,
but like you said, I think I'm a little more down on myself. You know, I had a 4 putt out there when I was on into, which hurt. Other than that, I mean, that was the only struggling button.
Mhm.
You know, everything else is just either lag it up close and cap it in or the 2 putt.
Right.
It was fun. It was hotter today than yesterday, but I was prepared for it, and I think that's what helped. I went to sleep early yesterday.
You drank some water, drank some Gatorade.
I haven't drinking that much water Gatorade in my life. I mean, I need to pop one up right now just to stay hydrated. But no, it was great. Kyle played lights out. It was nice to watch. You know, it's going to be an interesting interview.
Again, what are you going to do, right? I mean, it was somebody has a good day like that. You know, they got a good day. Let's go through a few things for the weekend while we're waiting on other. I don't know if you know this or not.
Oh, I do.
Okay, yeah, you didn't share that bit of information with me.
Well, I didn't know until yesterday. I could real that.
So Gina and Kevin here from Tamahka Trails did a phenomenal job. We talked about this a little bit yesterday on the skills challenge and what they did, but they really did a great job with it.
Yeah.
But we have winners here. So Chuck Spears won the champ flight. He got 8 points. So tell me how you got the points. So to kind of put it in context.
So let's say, for instance, the wall, you make it over you got 2 shots to make it over the wall. You make it over, you get 1 point. And as they had a little target literally right behind the wall, if you landed in any part of those targets, you got extra points. The over the tree was 110-yard shot over the tree. You make it over the tree, you get, I think it was 2 or 3 points. You make it onto the green. At that point, then there was markers to hit like a bullseye.
Okay.
So wherever you land, you get more points there. Where I got my money, or most of my points, was in the putting challenge. Because depending on how many strokes it took you, there was a table of how many bonus points you got. So,
okay.
And that's where I got most of my contract.
Okay.
Which, ironically, the putting challenge.
See,
I have fake alligators and little brand lights out there to help me putt that to go around.
Well, by the way, did you see any alligators or snakes out there today or this weekend?
I did not, honestly. And as bad as it sounds, I avoided walking into those areas on purpose because the native area grass out here is probably up to my hip, and I didn't want to chance it. So if any of the playing partners were in there, I kind of looked from the edge to see if
I can't see it. I don't see it.
I apologize for that, but I wasn't risking anything.
Well, when we were in here in the clubhouse on Friday, a player, I don't know if you were in here or not, but the player came in and said there were snakes he saw snakes all over the place. And I said, I'm just staying inside.
I avoided it. I didn't even look in the water because the water was so mucky. I didn't even want to chance that.
No, I don't know. Let's get back to the skills challenge here. So again, Chuck Spears was the champ flight winner with 8. Andrew Almaguer had 10 points. Chris, you had 8, which is pretty good. C flight winner was Defton Ritchie. He had 9 points. D flight winner was Charlie Hatchett with 6. And so all of you all won $100. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
The overall winner came from the A flight, and that was Kane Savoy. He had 11 points. And you know what that person won? What Kane won?
Oh, when you won stay and play package.
He wanted to stay and play with golf and dinner and a place to stay. That's pretty daggone good, especially after playing in the hot weather yesterday and the.
You kind of wait for it to cool down a little bit. Come back and give.
Well, you know when it cools down around here, right? December, January. Given that now you have a couple minutes to relax, what grade would you give yourself this weekend? Now, I want you to be realistic and not be too hard on yourself.
I would say probably a B minus. Honestly, I feel like by the time I got comfortable reading the greens and putting on them, it was probably mid-round yesterday. I mean, I was striking the driver very well. Even my group today, like, you never missed the fairway. My irons, I was striking them very well. If I was offing or it was 2 or 3 yards right or left, it wasn't terrible. Hybrids, I was fading them a little bit, which I'm trying to get rid of. Interesting enough, if I had a wedge in my hand, which you and far between, I was smart. I mean, sticking it to 5 feet, 7 feet.
Good.
But it was a matter of trying to get the wedge in the hand, which I had it right, maybe all four par fives.
Okay.
And one par four. Tried to capitalize on those for sure. You know, this weekend kind of made me, I think I got a little bit better as far as mentally, because I had to prepare for different conditions.
Right.
I had to prepare for not being able to hit it as far as what I'm used to back home. So that helped out. I mean, if anybody from El Paso's watching, be ready, because I'm coming back with a vengeance, and I can get wedges in my hands over there.
Well, you know they're watching. They got to watch the tour director. You know, see what he can do out here.
Oh, I know a couple more watching, and they spread the word. Then they're going to be.
But let's wait for the next ones because we're still searching for B, C, and D winners. Still need the B, C, and D winners. Go through skins over here today. Only 2 super skins. They paid $385 here at day 2 of the Cajun Classic. One goes to Kane Savoy, got a birdie on 15, and the other to Eric Chavers. He got a birdie on 16. Chamflate skins, obviously it was dominated by the winner Chuck Spears and second place Jacob Hamner. So Chuck got birdies on 4, 5, and 7, and then Jacob got skins on 12 and 17. In the A flight, there were 7 skins. Casey Johnson got one on hole 1, Robert Brooks on hole 3, Jason Bordeaux hole 5, Chad Douglas hole 7, Andrew Almaguer, and again, Andrew, I'm sorry if I butchered that. He won 14. Kane Savoy again won it on hole 15, and Eric Chavers again on hole 16. All right, looks like we got another winner here. Who do we have here with us?
This is the B flight winner.
All right,
who beat me today.
Well, I mean, he shot 78. He beat a lot of people today.
Yeah, he did.
All right, so when you look at it, he almost beat the A flight winner.
He played a great round. Like I said earlier, you know, ball striking was great. He was making great lag putts, putting the ball well. It was, Steven came in leading, and right away we knew it was going to be a battle for somebody else.
Yeah, I mean, it made it a little easier after the first 2 holes when Steven struggled the first hole when he went I think went double.
Right.
It kind of, I say, took a little pressure off me. And then that's when I kind of looked at you. I was like, all right, there's, you know, you go birdie on the first hole, you know, I'm like, all right, he's the one I'm going to kind of chase. So first, 9, 10 holes, it was keeping up with your score or that I was most concerned with. It was trying to play it safe. I took some risk yesterday. I probably shouldn't take it today. Just try to get par. And then that's just, that was the goal.
I mean, at one point we had a conversation and he was like, I just need to make par and let you all catch it. I was like, you're not wrong. And then I started catching up a little bit. I think at one point it was the last 3 holes, 3 to go.
That was
3 to go and back 3. And you could tell both of us were watching each other.
Yeah, it was. There were definitely some shots the last 4 holes that I wish I could have back. Just I really try not to think about score the whole time. It was where I was at with you, and so don't worry about the score or whatever. And that's when I played a little better. And then when I got down to kind of the end there, and I was like, all right, I don't know what I'm at, but it's close. I probably need to, I'd say at least par. But those last 4 holes weren't, other than I had the one birdie on the second last, but bogey. I went in at, but it was it was just it was a day where I just felt comfortable, in the ball, and it just had a lot of confidence. Putting got me, I think, yesterday where I missed quite a few short putts that, once you miss a few of them, it kind of gets in your head. You got confident more. And today, luckily, a few of those first ones went in, and so it definitely gave me a lot more confidence putting the rest of those. So it was a fun partner. It was great. Golf course, awesome condition. For the amount of rain that they've gotten through to be that good, and be that, it's amazing. And I actually come from the golf course turf side of the business. I used to be a superintendent. I actually used to be a superintendent here.
Oh, wow. How about that?
Yeah.
So you had some real inside knowledge.
Right. So it definitely helped. Yeah, I know. Yeah. It definitely, I was superintendent for a year. And so I do obviously know a lot about the course, but the main thing was I also know how hard this agronomy team here worked to get it to look like this. So I know that, Krista, Cody, and Justin Sochang, nobody knows their names. Nobody probably cares, but those guys have had this running team over here, and they're the two hardest working guys in the world. So the reason this course looks so good is because of them. So I kind of want to give a shout out to them. Those guys are really, really hard workers, dedicated to make this course as good as it was today. So it was awesome. Yeah, no, I mean, it's greens were great. And just like I said, with the amount of rain we've got in this area for it to be this good, it's really impressive.
You know, we talk about the amount of rain, but people don't realize when we talk, there was a lot of rain. There was a lot of rain. A lot of rain. I mean, and so, you know, we talked, my brother lives down in DeRidder, which isn't too far from here, about an hour and a half. Yeah. And when I came in on Monday, he said, man, it's been raining a lot, and it continued to rain. And he showed me some pictures of what's going on up in Shreveport. They got a lot of rain too. They got a lot of rain too. But like you said, for them to be able to get this course in the condition for you all to play it and to look as good as it did, and for the scores to show, I mean, because there's some really good scores today.
Absolutely.
So I mean, it's, again, you know, hats off to them, and thanks for bringing that up, because again, a lot of times golfers think that things just happen. We just show up and we play golf, right? But there's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes to get, you know, the courses in good shape, to get the tournament set up. And so thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Coming from the turf side and knowing, being a superintendent, knowing what it takes, the hours and hard work that I know they put in the week, you know, it's awesome. It's very appreciated. So I just want to make sure.
Yeah, and then they tore the practice green up with the.
Yeah, Kevin loves that putt. He loves it. Yeah. Kevin Michael's also, you know, shout out. That's a great guy. Yeah, really, really good guy. Does a really good job.
Yeah, well, the hospitality here has been phenomenal.
Absolutely.
I miss time. And so I'll say it again. If you didn't come to this tournament, shame on you. Yeah, you better get here next year.
Yeah, all the staff, everybody here treats you like you are the greatest guests that they have. I mean, it was amazing. Everyone.
So what's next for you?
Well, no. I have one good day and I keep screaming hate flag. Yeah, okay. So another advantage. I also worked at Links from the Bayou. I'm superintendent there. So I'm looking forward to our next tournament, Links on the Bayou, with combo Links and Oak Wing coming up.
Okay.
Both courses opposite. I'm from Pineville, so both.
Okay.
You know, Tamahka Trails, Links on the Bayou, Oak Wing. I call it my home courses, right? Because I'm 30 minutes to them, all of them. So excited about those, just because I also know the course.
Right.
Those courses very well. So hoping I don't get moved to A flag because of one good round. But yeah, I mean, I just having fun. I mean, the two of this is fun. Right?
This is great, isn't it? Yeah, you're relatively new. I think just like your third or fourth round.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I think I registered maybe back in April, but I couldn't. I think Cypress Bend was the first one, and I couldn't play in it. So yeah, I'm fairly new to it, but I love it. Yeah, it's great. Just a great group of guys. It's a lot of fun. Well put on. You know, very organized and just very impressive.
Awesome. So you're not in golf course ground name?
No, I'm not anymore. No, that's a rough life. Because I would say I know what they went through. And that's why I don't miss it a single bit. You know, 5 a.m. mornings, weekends, holidays, nights. Yeah. You know, man, I'm not in it anymore. I get to play a lot more golf that I'm not in it.
Okay.
You know, it's great because the last thing you want to do when you've been here for 10, 12 hours is still play golf.
Still play golf.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I enjoy it. Golf a lot more. But I don't miss the other side of it, but I do appreciate it because I know how hard they work.
Right. So will you see a national championship in Hilton Head? Just say yes.
Yeah.
Just say yes.
I will be there.
All right.
I'll absolutely.
Because you've got your ticket punch. You got a spot for you.
All right. I did.
Yeah. So yeah.
All right.
So congratulations on that.
Then I'll be there.
All right. Very good. Well, Kyle, thank you so much for spending some time with us, but more importantly, congratulations on your win.
Thank you very much.
All right, bud. You take care. Right. Chris, you had no shot today. What? After talking to him, you had no shot today.
If I would have known,
so my nicest he is gone now.
Right. If I would have known that going up on the first tee,
that ball in Sunday.
They were.
Yeah. So he birdies the first hole. Then was it number 2? No, off finish.
Well, we started on 14.
14, right? Yeah. Then knocks it really close from a par 3. You know, it didn't make his putt, but yeah, we definitely, he was striking.
Oh, they immediately started calling.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
They barely met me. So
yeah, we had just met, but yeah. No, I mean, the first few holes played.
Yeah, I went birdie first one. And we parred the second one, the par 3.
Right.
And then bogey the next one But I mean, like I told you, if I had a wedge in my hand.
Yeah. Yeah, the putter got you quite a few times today.
It did.
Yeah.
That was the snake in the water right there.
Really? Okay.
It wasn't, well, some of the lag puts you got to put, you push on their hip part. There's those 4 or 5 footers that should go in and
Right.
didn't quite fall for it.
Lesson learned.
Yeah.
I'm going to break my putter and buy a new one.
Okay.
Put Dan as our watch on.
I won't say anything.
Dang up.
My lips are sealed, man. Now, before I forget about this, because I know I'm going to forget, and this is no slight on Mother's Day.
Yes.
I want to be very clear on that.
Right.
So, our next episode is going to come out the day after Father's Day. So, I want to make sure that we wish all the fathers happy Father's Day.
Yes, and I mean, if I would be curious on what and the percentages of how many of our members are fathers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it's high.
Probably pretty high.
So getting better at remembering this. But yes, after Father's Day, they're all fathers.
Every member has a mother.
Every member, yeah. That's 1,000% right there. You're betting a sum on that one.
So we got to make up for all of our bad deeds in the meantime. All right, so we've got the Seaflight champion from Louisiana North, Gabe Reynolds. Gabe, welcome to the show, bud.
Thank you, sir.
You got me when we talk close. We're talking. You got to get intimate with it. There you go, Gabe. Thanks so much for joining us today. Tell us a little bit about your round.
It's a grind. It was tough. It was back and forth. Jared gave me running from my money.
I mean, shooting 84 yesterday, 87 today. Things were in a little tricky spots today, weren't they?
Yeah.
I mean,
Greens were fast.
They were faster than yesterday. So they said when they were telling us on Friday that they were going to be quicker, he wasn't lying. They were quicker today.
Okay.
I mean, that's not a bad round. 84, 87 seemed like.
Well, Chris, what you don't know is you left like a minute before I did yesterday, and Gabe came up, was all upset we didn't get him on. He said he was picked on Trey and Dan's podcast to win, and we didn't want to interview him. So I said, well, you just got to win tomorrow, and we'll get you on.
There you go.
Let's take a quick break and hear from our sponsor, Srixon.
A great iron set needs more than good looks. It's got to be fast and got to be pure. But good looks never hurt either. The all-new ZX Mark II irons from Srixon.
I tried. Sheena told me not to leave till I got the interview.
Yesterday or today?
Yes,
Yesterday.
Yeah, I said I would.
Yeah, we messed up.
We messed up.
We'll take the blame on that.
Don't we always? Didn't we just talk about that? So I think Gabe was sitting over there, having a couple drinks while we were talking. Right. He thought we weren't ready for him.
Well, we apologize.
Like Hot Rod had like an hour-long interview.
Well, he did a good job. He wasn't worried about questions or taking drinks. Or he just wanted to talk.
He's got the stats on every player on it.
Does he? So he didn't tell us that.
So what worked today to be able to keep the lead?
Just shit good. Got up and down a few times.
Couple pars. Any birdies today?
No birdies all weekend.
Okay. Just pars all the whole way. I mean, 4-stroke leads. That's pretty good. But when did you finally feel like, okay, I can get him off my back?
Say, I didn't look at the scoreboard. I just kind of played my game and hope it was good enough to win.
Well, you had a three-stroke lead going into today with Jared. So what were you thinking about as you were teeing off?
He started on 11. It's tough. I hit a good drive and got over him. I was 3-putted, made bogey, and kind of got the nerves off after that. That first hole was pretty tough.
Yeah, I mean, it helps when all the leaders are in the same group. So then if I can beat everybody here,
you got a really good shot, right?
That was a good group. I enjoyed playing with all those guys.
The other thing you got to get on Trey about, because remember Trey said, if you're winning after day one,
he doesn't pick you.
He doesn't pick you, and because there's an 80% chance that you're not going to win anyway.
He made the
He did.
The nerves having the lead is totally different than chasing a few strokes.
Well, it didn't seem to affect you. I mean, because you shot 87, and it looks like you tied for the low round of the day. You definitely had a low round yesterday. There was an 86 today. Bilal Jordan from Louisiana South shot 86, but There was a bunch of 87s, Jared Littleton, who came in second and shot 88. So, you picked up a stroke on him. That's how you had the 4-stroke win. But 87, that's really good score.
I'm excited.
Yeah. You should
The trophy, I had my eye on it when I came in. I'm blessed to keep it together all day, all weekend, really.
And now remember, inaugural regional winner. Nobody can take that from you. Nobody can beat you on that. It's just you.
Yeah, that's making me happy. It's also important.
I mean, that's what I was thinking when I had a chance. I was like, man, I played Gabe's first ever event in Arizona. He was director. I won that one. Played a couple of other first time events, and I was like, oh, if I can win this as her first region, would be a movie ready to be written.
There you go.
That's the first region I ever played.
There you go. How long you been on the tour?
9 or 10 years.
That's awesome. What keeps you coming back?
I just liked really all the guys and the competition. That's about the rules.
All right. Well, so by winning this regional, you got an entry into national championship. You got a spot for you. So doesn't mean you stop playing, but you don't necessarily have to worry about finishing in the top 5, 10, whatever it's going to be.
So we're gonna see you out there then.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'd like to go this year.
Just do it.
You have a chance now.
Just do it.
You don't got to win your points race. You're able to go now.
You're in.
And I'll see you there. Then we can do another interview.
Well, yeah, because we'll be there. So before we let you go, I like the shirt. Did you get enter into the shirt contest?
Hadn't yet. I already mentioned today, and there was some money involved, so
A little bit, a couple dollars.
see it posted soon.
All right, Gabe. Well, again, thanks for spending some time with us today. Congratulations on the win. Good luck the rest of the year, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you, guys.
All right, bud.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise. What good one?
So you got your Houston Oilers shirt on?
This is Texas.
Oh, just straight Texas.
You got the cowboy hats on there, cowboy boots.
Yeah, but you got the old Houston Oilers logo there with the oil tower on it. That's why I said that. No,
Just said
just Texas. Just glad you don't have stars on it because I definitely wouldn't have called it the.
if it had stars in it, I went out and bought it. Good real.
Oh boy, that's awesome.
I had to represent the Texas today.
I understand. So now we're only waiting on the D flight, and now we can wrap everything up here.
But hey, so I know you interviewed the champ guy already.
Yeah.
Man, he shot
Oh my goodness gracious,
66
dude! He was 5 under. He shot 5 under on the front.
on the front.
On the front, birdie par, birdie. 5. He I think he doubled one hole in the back and then birdied. So he shot even on the back. But and I was looking at his scores. I talked to him a little bit about it. After today's round goes into his handicap, he'll only have one round counting in of those 8 in the 70s. Everything else is in the 60s. It's like right now he's like a -4-1.
Wow.
And a -3 comes off, and so it comes off because of time. So this one will definitely replace that for sure. So you're 5 under. I mean, what's that going to be?
Oh man,
Think about it.
you going to nationals?
He said he wants to. He hasn't been he says because of life and scheduling types of things. But when I also told him, I said, when you have local events, there's good competition. When you go to regional events, there's really good competition. Well, when you go to national championship, it's really, really, really good. And can you imagine him with JB and Joe Jaspers and Jay Barnes and
I can.
You know what I'm saying?
And Matthew.
Yeah, yep.
That'd be fun to watch.
Yeah. I was shocked too that I slept in a little bit today. It was hot outside. I didn't want to go out there. It was not. Sleeping in for me is 7. So when we say I slept in at 7, I got to 7. Yeah, pussed around, packed up a little bit, went to have breakfast and started looking at the scores. I saw, wow, he's making a move before I even got over. I got over about 10:30. So man, he's making a move before I even get here. There was really 2 flights I was looking at. I was looking at you and I was looking at Champ to really see what was going to happen. All kidding aside, you did a really good job. You hung in there. I told you someone was going to shoot 78. That's just going to happen. I was not expecting 5 under on the front.
Way better.
So it is what it is.
That's crazy,
Isn't it?
I actually was looking at the scoreboard quite a bit today after 9 holes. Because mindset, we're the leaders. whoever wins this, and we were all pretty close.
Right.
Whoever wins this group is most likely going to be the winner. And I knew Kevin was playing lights out. I knew I had a chance. I was right there, so I kind of took a peek. Didn't let it bother me. It didn't. And, taking a peek every once in a while just to kind of make sure, okay, is there anybody else that's creeping up there that's catching up? So that was a good side.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the season goes. Still a long season left.
Yeah, we're only about halfway through. So I just pulled up the leaderboard. Looks like Deflate's in a playoff.
That's why we don't have a champion yet.
I think so, because it looks like Jeremy Harper from Arkansas and Lanny Bergeron from Louisiana South both shot 92.87. How about that? Both of them shot 92.87.
Wow.
A 2-day 179. So my guess is that they're out on a playoff.
And honestly, they may have not been in the lead. But there's a couple of 90s in there from yesterday. So depending on how the chips fell, they may not have been in the lead group. And they might have snuck back in there.
Yeah, so 8B was the lead group. And so Lanny was in the lead group. Jeremy was not. So they weren't playing together. That is pretty cool. If they were playing together, it's pretty cool too. I mean,
right.
Looks like Jeremy got a couple of skins. Yeah, Jeremy got a couple skins, paid $78 a piece, flight skins. Yeah, do you see the super skins?
Yeah, I saw that.
How about that? Again, there are two of them that paid $385 a piece. Kane Savoy got it for birdie on 15, and then Eric Shavers got a birdie on 16 for super skins.
My birdie didn't hold. But on that hole, there was 14 birdies.
So you guys are staying here tonight, heading back tomorrow?
Staying here tonight. Our flight tomorrow about to 2.
Okay.
30. I mean, I figured because we got to drive back. But I know Dana, she has some other things on her list that she might want to do in New Orleans. So if I drive up early, be all the traffic, and then go do that before we turn the rain.
Let's take a quick break and hear from our sponsor, Srixon.
ZX Mark II drivers are for major players, major winners, major power. All new ZX Mark II drivers, only from Srixon.
I understand. Oh, I'm glad. I hope she enjoyed her time.
I think she did.
Okay, good.
She was I really wanted to go to the casino last night and hang out. I didn't want to go back to the room. So we went to the buffet like we talked about.
Yeah.
Hour wait. And I don't understand why it took that long. But I guess it was the place was empty. I guess it was the registers, people on the register that took forever. It was really weird. But we finally got in. We
Was it good?
We bankrupted on crab.
Well, let's say I walked over there and I saw the line. Nope. Wasn't going to do it.
We had at least, I think it was 7 or 8 buckets of crab.
Okay.
Total. That's all I said, I'd like to go play poker, but I don't think I'm mentally prepared to play poker right now. So I either hit real big or give it all away real quick.
All right.
So well, I'm going to play poker. Heck, let's go see what movies. It's a movie. So I didn't want to go to sleep early.
Right.
And then wake up early and just be out. Like I wanted to go to sleep at regular time.
Right.
And be rested. So we went back to the room, watched a little bit of the hockey game. I think we were asleep by 9:30 at the latest.
Okay.
And then I kept waking up all night. But when I woke up, I felt rested, which is pretty cool. We're just like, oh, it's 2 o'clock. Let's go back to sleep. We're going to get, oh, it's 4 o'clock. But no, I mean, I think today we'll hang out a little bit longer, pick some slots, enjoy the resort.
Well, it should be empty because when I left over there, people were streaming out. So yeah.
Just don't reset the machine. Keep those jacks outside. You don't need to reset them.
Well, I made my donation for the week. So
You didn't get lucky like Vegas?
I got, not only did I not get lucky, the $50 credit, I lost that because I'm an idiot, but I took my card out before canceling the credit out.
Okay, so explain this because I need to know this today.
So it's kind of confusing, and you may want to ask somebody for help, and I was confused.
So we asked for help because we're idiots. And I was like, look, I never go to casinos. I don't get club cards.
Right.
But I had to because of.
If you're going to give me $50, well, you're actually going to get $60.
Right. Because let's end.
So I put it in the machine and I put my code in like they told me to. And it says it was there and said hit accept. So I hit accept, but it didn't show up.
Okay.
And so I tried to hit the spin thing. It didn't happen. I just said, okay, I'm just going to go and ask somebody for help. I pulled my card out instead of canceling the transaction. So I lost all $60. Not that I wouldn't have lost it anyway.
Right. But it's still not so.
Right.
But what'd they tell you?
You got to look.
But what were you supposed to do? Enter in money or something?
I don't know because I had money because I put money in too, right? So when I cashed out, I hit the cash out button, and the ticket came out with only the money that I put in, which I get. That's fine, and it still had the $60 thing up on the screen, and I just pulled the card out. Right. So anyway,
I'll go figure it out right now. Dana's at a massage. Make sure to get her.
Good for her. Good for her.
And I was like, even if I win, babe, it would be like if you weren't here anyway, watching the video.
Exactly. Do what you got to do.
Plus, I called too late to reserve it, and they only had Sunday available.
So D-Flight during their second hole of the playoff.
You know what it is? It's always D-Flight that's in playoffs. And then they end up going 4, 5, 6 holes. Always.
So giving you that look.
At least on my tour, they do that.
Giving you that look.
And then they get upset because we did all the awards already.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody's there. And it's like, dude, someone's going to make a putt on 18 to win it.
See? Be a pin seeker. So that's all we can ask. Yeah. We didn't talk about it on the podcast, but we had a 10-hole playoff in Atlanta last week while I was with you in Michigan.
You were telling me about that. I don't understand all those 10 holes.
Well, it would have gone 11 if somebody hadn't missed a 1-foot putt.
At that point, you're tired.
You make a putt. Come on. You got to make a 1-foot putt.
No, I'm not giving them an excuse, but you would assume after 10 holes, like mentally, you're not prepared for 10 more holes. Maybe 3, 4 holes. You're like, all right, playoff, let's get the play. Once you're making the turn again and you see the club out,
it's time.
Like, that's got to be deflating.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what time they finished to go into that playoff, but it was me.
So Jen said that everybody was gone.
Well, yeah.
No, everybody.
No.
Restaurants closed.
I would, if I was the heart barn guy that night, I'd have pissed.
I think they gave Jen the key to that. We got to go.
Into the door.
Yeah. So when's your next tournament?
2 weeks. I did not book anything on Father's Day because I am smart.
Okay. And you've been gone for 2 weeks?
And I've been gone for 2 weeks.
Okay.
Next one is at my local, what I consider my home course. Course was closed down during COVID. We didn't think it was going to reopen.
Oh, wow.
It was left in the week they reopened, and they've been working hard to get that back together. But it's going to be bittersweet, honestly. Back this winter, we lost my assistant director's father.
Yeah.
We lost him again. Mm-hmm. So that was also his hard course. So we're going to change the course name, the tournament name, and memorial again, and hopefully do a big raffle for V Foundation, right, honor of him, and a lot of big things. I'm going to ask everybody to wear green and yellow. He was a Packers fan.
Okay.
I'm not a Packers fan, but I'm a.
But you wear green and yellow.
That's what it is.
Right.
Our tours are a family.
Right.
And when you lose somebody like that, especially it being my assistant, knowing his father, something that needs to be done. So have that. I've already had a couple of my guys text me and tell me not to bring the game that I brought out of town back home. And I told them just to be ready.
Tell them to buckle up.
Yep.
There you go.
And we'll see what happens.
All right.
Well, I do want to tell you today, I know we've talked about it before. I did talk about the shirt contest.
Okay.
Night levels. I know Gina's not around, but I told her, I'm like, upset that you haven't talked about the shirt contest in the report. And she said, what shirt contest? I'm like, oh God. And so she put me on the mic and I just said, hey, how many of y'all would like to go to the national tournament and have that paid? And they all raised their hand. I said, well, all you gotta do is 2 simple things.
Right.
Take a picture with your group, take a picture by yourself, and post it on Facebook. there's a little more. You got to add our hashtag and tag golf week and all that.
Right.
Actually, it's easy. You do that, post it on Facebook. You have a chance. You have a 1 in 8 chance in September to win,
right,
a national champion. And I said, look, I'm going to be here after the round because I got to do the podcast. If you need help posting, you come talk to me and I'll step away to help post. Been stuck in this seat this whole time. If I see any posts, great. If we don't, disappointing. But come 2 weeks from now, I'll make sure I get at least 3 of my guys.
Well, we did get at least one from last weekend's regional. We did get a post from Michigan regional.
Yeah,
we did. I know we got at least one.
Yeah, because we had to walk them through it.
Yep.
Dinner.
Mm-hmm. And that's my buddy Todd Kurtz from the Milwaukee tour.
Well, actually, no, we have 2. Billy posted his wrong.
Oh, he did. That's right, didn't he?
We had to walk him through that.
That's awesome. So anyway, we've got. We remember if somebody posts from one of these 2 tournaments and wins the month of June, they got their skin away paid.
It's we're like Oprah on the Golf Week podcast. They're just giving things away. I don't know what else we can do.
Well,
but where's your Atlanta tour post?
So I've been around. You got to remember that.
Well, that.
But we got tournament coming up this week at Stonebridge. They better come strong. Jeremy Harper.
5 minutes.
You couldn't get it done in 18. We had to go to 20, huh?
Yes, we did.
That's congratulations, bud. So tell me about both your shot. I think it was 92.87. Tell me about the round today. 87 is a pretty good score.
I was hitting the ball really good today as well. Chipped in one for a brother that helped me a lot. And it was a lot of fun playing with some good guys.
You finished your 18 holes, right? When did you know you got a playoff?
Yeah, I was checking my phone back and forth, and then they finished phone number 7, and that's when we were going to have playoff.
Okay. You come back here, and Unit says, all right, go back out. Where did you start, number 1 or 10?
We started on number 9.
Number 9?
Yes.
Okay. You come down 9, which 9 is not an easy hole, because you have the creek, the lake, the river that goes right through it, right? Number 9 is a pretty easy. I take that back. So you play 9. What'd you guys both do? Par?
Nope, we both bogeyed.
Bogeyed, okay. So then you went to 10 or you went back to 9?
Back to 9.
Back to 9. So you're just playing 9 over and over.
Yes.
And then what were the results out?
Well, remember that I hit a really good drive. Hit a range, providing up for him.
Okay. And that was it.
That was it.
You take that, right? A par to win. So you're the only non-Louisiana North player to take a trophy back. So number 1, congratulations for that.
Thank you.
I'm sure Jerry's following this. You understand that, by winning, you've got a spot in the national championship now, right?
Yes, sir.
So you're going to be there, right? Are you going to the regional in Branson?
Yes.
Do me a favor. Make sure you take that trophy with you and carry it around. Let everybody know. Because understand, Chris, we talk about this a lot. Winning a regionals, that's a really big deal. That's a really big deal. I mean, if you think about it, how many, we got 18 regionals. So there's only going to be 18 of whoever of each flight across the country. And you're one of 18. You may be 2 of 18 when you go up to Branson and just take that one.
Brad's fun.
Yes.
I did that one last year. It's a lot of fun. So that we got to pick 2 next year.
Well, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. So give me your overall impression of the weekend, the course, the golf, the hospitality. You can even talk about the food if you want. So
The food was great, and the buffet was outstanding. Get to see all was great. I gave them some money, but I think the course was great. In that shape, and the tournament was running very, very good.
Yeah. I think if you didn't come here, shame on you. You put it on your schedule for next year.
Yes, definitely be back.
Awesome.
Well, you have to come back. You have to defend.
Got to defend.
See, everybody else already from this tour, they get to defend. You have to come back and say, hey,
There you go.
this visitor's back again. Yeah, matter.
We'll be here.
All right. Well, Jeremy, thank you so much. I know it's been a long day. You want to get showered up and probably get on the road. So,
His family's here with them.
oh, you got your family with you?
Yep.
That's awesome. Congratulations. I'm very happy for you. Take care of yourself. We'll see you in Hilton Head.
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. Bye-bye.
Meet you guys.
Oh, thank you. Congrats.
All right, so who do we have with us today?
Shane Simpson.
Shane, thanks for joining us. What'd you do to Gina?
It's just, I play in the Houston tour.
Okay.
And so it's a very small tour.
Mhm.
And, coming up here and seeing the way that this tour's ran is phenomenal. It really
She did a heck of a
did a
job.
heck of a job. I mean, making sure we were all felt wanted and coming around to all the golfers, making sure we were good, hydrated, needed anything, everything. Like, it was just top notch. I mean, really top notch.
Yeah, she did a really good job.
Yeah, I'm impressed. Yeah, I'm impressed. I mean, I've been meaning to come down here. Being in Houston, we have a lot of really nice golf courses and everything. And for our tour to be as small as it is, and then coming to Louisiana, North Louisiana, and seeing not only the facilities and the people up here are just phenomenal. Everybody seems real nice. And it was a great experience. I'll be back to the North Louisiana tour for sure.
Well, good. What flight are you in?
D.
How'd you do this weekend?
I was tied for third after Saturday.
Okay.
And I just fell apart today. And
That's right.
getting to me. So I think I
Wait a second. Hold on. You're from Houston. This guy's from El Paso. He complains about the heat. You're from Houston. How in God's name is the heat getting to you?
because we typically have breezes.
Oh, okay.
And
There's no
there's no breeze. It's just dead. When there was a breeze, everyone's like, yes. I didn't hit you. You're all sweaty. It feels like an air conditioner. Yeah, you get on a hole and you're like, headwind. I ain't worried about the headwind. I just like the breeze.
That's awesome. I completely agree with you. Everything you said about the course and Gina and everything. I mean, this is really top notch.
Yeah, it really is.
It really is.
Yeah.
So when you go back to Houston, tell them they got to get together.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
All right.
I'm gonna try. Bring a group of you. I tried to bring a group here and everybody just backed out for one thing or the other. I mean, we have a live going on right now in Houston, so that was a big deal. A lot of
10 people over there. I mean, what? You laugh, but we haven't had Roger on in forever, right?
Oh, yeah.
And we get emails from Golf Week, and there was a rules thing in there that Brooks kept getting, and Patrick Reed had some sort of rules thing, and I'm thinking, well, it was live. Nobody saw it. And I'm like,
anytime you have something going on in Houston, people want to stick around and watch.
Right.
Because, we've had quite a few majors. PGA came through this year, and now I think this is the first time the Live's come through Houston.
Okay.
So I think it was just, there's a different atmosphere
There is.
on PGA versus Live.
Mhm.
And I think people wanted to experience that and see, what it really was like.
right.
I think Live meets most of us, like when we go out recreational golf, we have our music playing and
Right.
everything. So I think Live fits more with the average golfer, the person that goes out, that plays on the weekend and doesn't take golf seriously. There's just a recreational sport.
Right.
So it's where the PGA, if you're taking golf seriously, you're watching more PGA, wondering, is Scotty still in the lead, and stuff like that. So I think both of them have their place.
I agree with you. They do, but if people don't start watching, then Live's in trouble. I mean,
Agree.
I don't care how much money they have.
Agree.
If they don't have an audience,
I couldn't even tell you if it's on TV. It's not. Yeah, I didn't think it was. Yeah.
So, I mean, that's just the reality of it. I mean, you could have, well, they've got Bruce Keppa, they got Bryce, and they've got some good players over there. But if nobody's watching,
The money's going to run dry.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Agreed. You get to watch them next weekend. Did you?
oh,
They get to play in the Open. Yeah.
well, we're watching U.S. Open. We're not watching Live. See, so don't even start with me.
That was a good try. Good try. And
It is what it is. Well, Shane, thanks so much for spending some time with us. Thanks for coming over from Houston. Get back to Houston and tell those guys to get together.
I'm going to
Start traveling.
Yeah.
We're going to see a national championship.
I don't think so this year.
Okay.
I've got to see what scheduling works out. I qualified last year, but I booked a rally race.
A rally race? What's that?
Yeah, car rally racing.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I was at the national finals
How about that?
in Michigan. So that was fun. But It's like I scheduled that, and then a week later, I got the invite to nationals, and I was like,
too late.
yeah, like already committed.
Right,
So
right.
we'll see this year, but it's still up in the air.
Okay. Well, I hope we see you. And if you do that race and stuff again, hope you do well. We've got some former NASCAR racers, NASCAR drivers on our tour.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It really is.
Cool.
When you run into people, talk to people, or you find out, who they are.
Yeah.
So like Kevin LePage from Charlotte.
Okay.
He actually won the regional at Harbortown. And I interviewed him because he was leading out the first day. I'm saying, I know this kid. I know this guy from somewhere. Told me his name, and it didn't hit me until about 20 minutes after. I know exactly who you are. NASCAR driver.
That's cool.
But we got a couple of them from Charlotte. Anyway, but if you do that, good luck with that. Hope you win there too.
Thank you.
All right, bud. Take care.
Good one. Yeah, come here, boy.
It's over.
I can excel.
You did a phenomenal job. You really did.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh.
Yes, it was great.
I've been worried about this for so long.
I know you have. It was flawless.
Yeah, we had a lot of good comments. I was happy to see some good people come down too.
Mm-hmm. How the pictures turn out?
I have an iPhone 12 Pro, so probably not that great.
I'm sure that they're fine. But where we had them.
But this will give me an excuse to get a new phone, Trey. I need your money.
There you go. Trey's got nothing right now.
I appreciate that.
Hey, I can only do so much,
I appreciate everything you do.
I like the dipper. I like the Louisiana shirt.
You like that?
I have a Texas one.
All right. What were we talking about?
You doing all right? You came in at the turn. I said, make sure you get some water, and you ordered 6 beers.
Good, Pides. I'm good. Beer and golf.
I'm having my,
with me, Pides.
I understand.
having my first one. I'm excited.
So what are your thoughts?
It was so much better than I expected, and I'm so happy. I can breathe now. It was amazing. So I'm glad the effort that we put in it and the thought that we put behind it, it all paid off.
It did.
I'm so happy with it. Yeah.
You should be.
And I usually don't like to pat myself on the back, but I'm going to pat myself on the back.
You should.
It was awesome.
Everybody that's come through here has said nothing but good things. Talking to, the hospitality we've received has been great. But, you talk to the people, the bartender here and Kevin, and even the folks over at the casino. All of you guys are here. Is everything good? I mean, so they know that we're here, and they're making sure that we're taking care of it, and they've done a phenomenal job as well.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
This place it's not. I mean, it's a collective effort. I have 2 girls that take my registration. I mean, they're phenomenal. I've got 2 assistant directors. I've got my amazing Trebo right here. We're just a good team.
First cousin. Our kids are nothing to look at, but they're nice.
As long as they're nice, huh?
But it truly is a collective effort. I mean, it's not just one person. I would not, first of all, I wouldn't be able to play golf without them. Everything wouldn't work as well if it wasn't for them. I mean, it is truly a collective effort. So I'm just so thankful. I'm going to exhale so great when I get in the car. I'm going to sleep.
Well, you're not going to be able to exhale because it's going to be so hot in there.
Oh, no. I'm going to sleep well tonight, too.
I do have one question for you. We got all the winners for the skills challenge. Who won the raffle?
Stephen Singleton won the 56 degree, and I have a picture of both of them.
Awesome.
And then Eric Shavers won the 58 degree.
There we go. Stephen Singleton and Eric Shavers.
Stephen doesn't need any wedge. Where is he?
And Eric, I think one of them only had enough money to pay for one ticket. So it was, I can't remember which one it was, but that was kind of cool. You
awesome.
got to spend all this stuff, but that's such a good charity to give to anyway. I mean, you want to give to it, not to win something back. The bonus from Cleveland. Thank you so much for that too. That's just a bonus.
There's nobody that's here that hasn't been touched by cancer.
Right.
Either, family member, close friend, what have you. It's such all of us. So, if we're not willing to do something to help cure this dreadful disease, I don't know what else we're doing.
That's right. I'm glad to be able to participate and help with it. Yeah.
How much money did you raise?
$840.
Wow. That's exactly.
Exactly.
No, I mean, that's pretty good. Nice job.
It's easy to please.
See? So Trey, you've got nothing. You've been quiet.
Dude, I was just listening to you, Bob.
Your podcast from last night or the other day in the bathroom.
I know, but
Come on, you got.
I don't. He's nervous. I think I spilled everything last night with these two guys. I really do.
This is for everyone else. Everybody calls Trey Uncle Daddy because he always says, "Play well, Daddy's watching."
And I got Blake on the tour, and he's my nephew, so he calls me Uncle.
Right.
So they go, "That's Uncle Daddy." But anyway, it's not about me. So, hi.
So we're going down in there. Huh?
I saw your podcast and you almost picked me, and then you all said no, and I'm curious on why you both decided not to even
Because me and you are not. Look, we're on the same hand now. Okay, same hand, but we're not like that.
The digits together.
But why not spend more time with them?
Oh, okay, good.
Now you know my game. Next try. I know how my game is.
Huh?
Now you know how my game is.
I really want to play with you one time to see really how your game is. Sleep at my house in my same bed.
That's normal.
No, that's a joke. He's saying that.
Anyway,
I'm good.
look,
The other night.
You did look like GQ.
I did. He did. He dressed up very good. I've never seen this Chris Rocha that I'm seeing right now was not what I saw last.
Yeah, that slick back hair, like that was awesome.
Friday.
And he has a beautiful wife to go along with
That's
it.
right.
So she just made you look better. I'm sorry.
Probably.
I wanted to pick you, dude, but I don't know enough about you. I can't overstep my boundaries with my guys, but you did good, dude. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it.
It's tough.
I got to watch it. You did great today.
You did. You did great.
I really thought you were going to take it.
I thought so.
I didn't even have to talk to you about your game. What happened with you? Let me interview you.
Yeah,
Go, Chris.
We're talking at this.
It's not about us. It's about you right now.
No, it's about it.
It's never about me.
You're
No, it was
Your feelings.
honestly, Steven went double, and at that point I knew I had a chance.
Yeah.
Birdied one, hard our second hole. And then Kevin,
But still, I don't know on the podcast. What were you chasing?
well, at one point I was leading.
No. Before the round started,
I was -2.
you was chasing 2 shots.
Right.
Steven Singleton.
Right.
And you were paired with him.
And I
Riding
the gate after the first hole.
I know. You were riding with him, right? Okay. So throughout the day, you're chasing 2 shots. Didn't ever get even where y'all were eating.
No, I took the lead after the first hole.
Wow.
He doubled my birdie.
Wow.
That was a boss move. And then what?
Then
And
what
then 4 putted 1 hole.
Oh, no.
And gave the lead to Kevin, and I was chasing him the whole time.
Gotcha.
He was up 6 at one point, and I brought it down to, I was down 3 with 3 to go.
Okay.
And on our second to last hole, he birdied it, and I bogeyed, and he shoved it. But I was there. I could feel him shaking a little bit. He was getting a little nervous.
Hey, if you think about it, Kevin was a sleeper, We don't really hear much.
Who was?
We don't. Swart. Swart. Okay.
That's it, Kevin? Was this?
It's calm.
Kevin Kyle.
But I mean, we don't really know him that well because
Steven was calling.
he's only played just, this year.
Steven was calling him Zach at some point, so he's got 3 names.
Oh my goodness. So I'm happy. I'm glad he did well. And I hate that for you too, but maybe he'll start getting a little more involved and get to meet everybody and talking with people. I think he felt a little comfortable. We were giving awards out a while ago and you could tell he was excited. He was pumped up, but
His kids
definitely
were excited. They called him on the last hole. He was, I got to call you back. We're about to tee up on the last hole. And then we were about to chip up and they called him again. I'm like, can we finish the hole first? It's not over.
that's awesome. He'll definitely be on your radar from now on.
Hey, well,
How's work?
Yes.
I would put him on your radar.
Yes.
so he told us he was a superintendent here. He was.
He was.
Yeah, and he was a superintendent at your next stop too.
Better look out for him. He might be
Really?
Hey, that's inside knowledge for you, for your victims.
Okay. Call him my new best friend. Yes.
You got to get him over to your house and
Text me your number, Kyle. I want to know the Flynn place with.
there you go.
But look, everybody's watching this and they don't really care about what you did, what we did. They want to know about how this tournament was if they want to come play. I'm just guessing, right? So Gina, now would you tell somebody, no, Roach, what would you tell somebody about this tournament if we have a regional here next year?
Well, to come, because what you all did extra, I have not seen that in any region. And I travel, before we started traveling together, I would do at least different regional every year. So the extra stuff that you did, the food, the skills challenge, whatever the casino provided for you, all of that extra included into your entry fee is just, it takes you guys up on that.
I'm not saying this thing. I'm not saying this things. I just we want to be up there to be safe. We don't want to be the best. We just want to bring people right here to say, hey, man, my schedule, I can do this. This is pretty, now I know it's hot. When you talk
hot.
Humid and muggy hot.
Risky hot.
I think outside looking in, I played with a guy today from Ohio, and he was like, Trey, it doesn't matter. His wife came down here, blah, blah, blah. He had to come down here, but he's like, hey, I didn't think I was going to enjoy it so much, but it was the people that made it awesome, right? You got to play with me. Not that it's awesome.
Because it's all about you.
It's not. That was wrong. He got to play with other people that he said was fun. And he's like, man, if I had the opportunity to do it again, I would definitely put it on the schedule. It's not top notch. It's not one of your best places you play up there. Of course, it's 1 out of 10. I would say the course is going to be a 7 or 8.
Agree.
A 10 would be
Hansborough.
Yes, I'm just saying it's not that way. But I think it's the people that makes the difference in the outside stuff. Would you agree?
I completely agree. I felt like I was at home.
Yes.
My true goal was that I wanted to provide, we wanted to provide such a great product that word would get out and people say, hey, you don't want to miss this tournament. Or people hear about it and they don't want to miss the tournament.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm hoping that's what we did.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I think you did. Even if you bring your families, there's so much to do at the resort that, I don't know what the hell she did today, but
she probably spent all your money.
Probably.
Did you get to watch a movie? Didn't y'all go to the movies?
We went to the movies on a Friday night.
Okay. So there's a cinema inside the casino, the spa. Did you get her a spa bag?
There right now, actually.
Yeah.
He's not watching, unfortunately.
Phenomenal. And then the arcade, they'll watch your kids for you while you go and have fun. That's pretty neat.
Can't ask for anything better.
It's awesome.
So enough about us. Enough about Tamahka. Let's talk about you two guys. How about that? Let's flip the coin. No,
I got nothing.
No. I know you have nothing. I have something. You have nothing.
Exactly.
Put you on the spot. All right, buddy. So thank you so much for coming down here. You didn't even play golf today.
Nope. Well, I know, Tony, I'm sorry. I'm a big interrupter, just so you know.
Interrupt you. Have you seen this podcast?
Call me Jen.
Jen.
Oh, by the way, Jen texted me and said to make sure I tell you guys that she loves y'all.
I love her too.
And we love you too. That's why we're putting you on the spot right now. But no, honestly, dude, you came down here. When I first saw you, you had this big, huge suitcase. You could have a body buried in. There's like, dude, what is that? He goes, that's my podcast equipment.
No,
and you go,
said that's my big guy.
Trey, where's your stuff at? Your podcast. And I pulled my phone out of my back pocket and I threw it on top. Anyway, I'm just telling you, you come in here, didn't play golf. That's 3 days, dude, of doing other stuff. I understand, but not playing golf, doing this podcast. We appreciate you so much.
Yes, we do.
I'm telling you.
You made us look good too.
You did.
Well, number one, can't do it without Chris. You got to remember that.
I'm doing you right now. I'm going to get it on him in a little bit. And
understand there are times I wish all I had was a phone.
Through TS.
Through TS. It's called the Big Ass Box for a reason. Yesterday we couldn't go live because of technical difficulties, and Jen has spent the last 5 hours trying to figure out what went wrong. We're live now, so that's good. But when we saw this on the schedule, you all were the very first one that we said we're going to Louisiana. That was, you were number one on the list.
So glad.
Appreciate that.
So
Next time you'll have to bring your mosquito spray. That's the only thing.
what? I just stay inside. That my mosquito spray is staying inside.
He went out to do a couple of drone footage, and that was it.
Yeah.
All right, number 2 guy. Now, what I talked about right now. Guy's special to my heart. A lot of late night talks with my wife when I went to bed. That nigga so
That does make it sound really bad. And JT was on the phone with us too, and so was Mark John.
and I'm playing around. Look, Gina I already told you this. Gina had a lot of hard times going through the chore stuff.
Nervous,
Called you up, nerves and stuff. You helped us out so much. And for you to come down, bruh, just to play the golf tournament, we appreciate that so much.
Hey, you know, I told you I'll make it out eventually.
I know.
And like he said, when we saw Louisiana, the regionals, and we got the green light to pick 2, that was my choice.
But
I keep saying we're sure going to come to one of your events. Well, you help me. I'm going to see you.
Well, and see, it's
Yeah, I'd love to see you.
How far is it El Paso?
I have no idea. I don't care.
well, flight.
It's a flight, you think?
I mean, it's
How far are you from Houston?
12 hours
You're 12
Wait.
hours. You're not.
12 hours?
driving. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm saying it's a flight.
El Paso is 12 hours from Houston? Wow. Because I've done that drive. It didn't seem like 12 hours.
From El Paso to Houston.
Yeah.
You have not done that.
I have. I most certainly have. Okay.
Trust me, because I just did that in November, and I regret it every minute.
So just almost as far as it is for us to drive to Hilton Head.
Wow.
We're 13 hours.
When I fly to Hilton, then I have to stop at Houston, and then
so we'll fly. We'll fly.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm not done.
That's right.
Anything over 4 hours, we're flying.
No, I'm done.
His AED kicks in. We can't handle him for 13 hours.
Yeah.
On one ride. No.
In fact, what's the next thing we're going to talk about right now?
Yeah, so Jen just texted me. She said, we did that drive when we bought the RV.
Why?
Because we took 10 south all the way across. We went from Phoenix down. Tell me about it. We stayed in a couple of man camps.
what are you going to do now? Head back?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. We're going back home. But I'm gonna sleep there.
I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen. We're going to get something to eat, get in the car. I'll make my phone calls to every person that won the golf tournament, because that means something to somebody, right?
He does that every tournament.
Somebody, that means the world to. Call them up and say, congratulations, blah, blah, blah. You know, you did this, whatever, what's your shot? That's what we'll do. What else?
Well, you're supposed to tell me what else.
We'll call everybody and then go home, and then you'll tell me when we get in the door, Trey, thank you so much for everything that you've done in helping this type of. And I'll say, hey, it's no big deal. And then I'll sleep like an angel.
Right.
How'd you play today?
I didn't play good. Did not play good. Shot 84, 82. Did not feel good at all.
Hey, second day.
It did better, but I'm not a big person. When somebody comes in, I was like, this is one of my big pet peeves. Okay. If I go, bro, how'd you do today? And you go, if I'm talking to you, Rocha, how'd you do today? You go, well, hole number 1. I'm like, oh, bro, I can't handle that, bro. I can't do that. AD kicks in, tell me the number you shot. And then you can say, putted real bad or whatever. Keep it quick. You shot at 89.
You want to say?
I don't want all of that. I need to have more patience. I'm working on that. I'm working on that real hard.
Between you and I think we pretty much got it. I know when you're tired of.
I shot 84, 82.
And I like details. So it's a perfect base.
Gina, how'd you do? She goes, well, we started on 15.
No, I do that. What you talking about?
And I 3-putt. I'm like, okay. Now we might jump to like 7 or 8. She goes, and then on 16, I was like, bro, no.
He is not. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get some rest. My youngest daughter getting married, so we're going to be doing some wedding planning and all that stuff. My oldest daughter's moving to Utah. She's right across from the course there. No, I'm not okay with it. But we're going to make it okay. And then I'm going to sleep for a couple of days, and then I'm going to get ready for our oak wing and link all about you.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. Tell everybody why they should go play those courses.
Lakeside 8?
Mhm.
Well, first of all, Joey Wincevich is amazing over there. Great pro. We have been so blessed in Louisiana. We have the best golf directors and golf pros. For the most part, we are welcomed, and it feels good when you know that people want you there and you're appreciated and you're not being pushed out. It makes it all worthwhile. But when we've been to places, actually they're closed now, but we've been to certain courses that they're ready for you to get there and get out. I mean, they don't care if you're spending money with them or not. They just want you out. So
I think it's kind of cool, though, that we have 2 tournaments on a Saturday, Sunday, not a major.
Right.
2 separate. And they're great golf courses 2 miles from each other.
Oh, wow.
I think that's pretty
but
cool.
it gives you a chance to have 2 one-day events.
Fly down, stay at a hotel, come eat, do all the stuff that we're doing, and then play at a golf course. That's awesome. And play at another golf course the next day. Say you don't do good.
It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it.
Dude. You're not chasing nothing.
Right.
Go to the next day. Hey, play this one. I think that's pretty cool.
That is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Linksaw Bayou is, I think Oak Wing's first.
I think it's June the 29th.
29th and 30th.
29th and 30th. Yes.
I should know that by heart. Mark also calls me sometimes. He said, "Hey, so when's your whatever tournament?" I'm like, he said, "Wait a minute, you don't know it by heart?" I'm like, "I'm not as good as you yet, but I'm working on it."
My schedule.
No.
You don't?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't feel so bad. Mark was just special.
He is.
Yeah, I know.
Well, thank you all so much for everything. You did a phenomenal job.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, I appreciate you guys so much for coming down here.
Awesome.
Traveling a long way. We appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Well, we couldn't do it without sponsors. So, we had sponsors. That's how this stuff is paid for, so the thanks really goes to them for covering us.
Yeah.
Right.
I know all about sponsorships. I've got so many sponsors this year. I'm so thankful for that. It takes an army.
And our sponsor this year was Jet Oil Tools.
Jet Field Services at Jet Oil Tools. Yeah. Thomas Smith, Jason Ramey's. Yeah. Really good people.
Yeah. Well, we've got Jay Butler Golf. We've got
Josh Butler.
Josh Butler. Yeah.
Love Josh Butler. Great quality shirts. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That's awesome.
Meridian Putters.
And I haven't tried one of those.
Yeah,
I have tried the Josh Butler shirts.
Yeah.
But I've not tried the Meridian Putter, and I need to do that.
They need to do that.
Yeah.
And John Robinson, a realtor from Hilton Head. It's our third sponsor.
That's so sweet.
To buy a house in Hilton Head from him. From who?
John Robinson.
John Robinson.
That's the
Or Jen
property.
Newman. But John Robinson first.
Yes.
Or Jen.
Yes.
Your wife. Somebody first. Buy a house from somebody first.
Yes.
But yeah.
My next thing to do is get up
John Robinson. John Robinson, he is the man with all the history in Hilton Head. Oh, and Jen said, we're going to hell. I'm going to hell.
You're all right.
I'm going to hell. Forgot about Strixon.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Strixon and Cleveland wedges. Strixon and Cleveland wedges.
Yeah.
Seriously, without them.
I did. I mentioned earlier. Yeah, you go ahead.
I'm going to hell.
Oh, you're not. You just saved them for last. Hey, can I tell you something? This is what I love, though. We watched this last night. You guys, we get to hear you on the podcast, but when you get to see, people get a visual, it turns into something completely different. It's a different vibe. Y'all need to start thinking about that more often. Why don't you do like a double face on your computer?
We could do that, but you got to
see your face.
People don't want to see my face.
Yeah, they do. Your expression.
Yeah, Jen doesn't want to see my face. Why do you think I'm on the road all the time? Come on, bro.
Yeah, they do.
She wouldn't have been with you this long if you didn't want to see your face.
That's exactly right.
The problem with that is the production. It takes so much more time.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Oh, I do.
Do what we do and get an iPhone and get some toilet paper and prop it up. There's no earphones or nothing. It comes out perfect. I'm telling you.
Until
You know what I'd love to
Exactly.
You know what I would love to do one time? Just one time. Before my liking this, I want to bring my iPhone and say, brother, we're doing this podcast with this iPhone right here and just see how it goes. Me and you.
We could do it.
Me and you, Roach. Yeah, we'll do that one day.
All
right.
I say you do that at night.
In the bathroom, like we did in ours.
Well,
Mine's not gay. Right.
Because it was so windy out here. Yeah. We have earphones now.
we'll talk about it.
Kai, we'll talk about it. Appreciate it.
Y'all are awesome. Thank you.
Thanks.
So awesome.
I'm proud of you.
Proud of you, son.
And
Hey, proud of you, son.
Thanks, brother.
I'm proud of you.
All right. Love y'all.
Love
you
y'all.
too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, does your shirt say director?
No, it says,
Daddy.
It does say director. That was our Lava Cup shirt one year when he was director.
Good Lord. Uncle Daddy Director.
And LSU colors too?
Exactly right.
that's right. LSU. No, that's the Louisiana logo. I know. That's the whole state.
Thank you.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if that was as fit or not.
Oh my God. We had a good time. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, brother.
I'm CP.
Travel safe.
Likewise.
We'll,
You in nationals.
now we'll see each other for that.
We will. Is there a surprise trip at all?
We'll talk.
Oh, yeah. Oakley. Yeah.
We'll talk about it.
Bring the drone.
No,
Bring
Chris
it.
and Diana are like, I'm good with this Louisiana thing. We're good with it for one weekend.
I walked out sweating.
It gets a lot harder and
I want to see y'all at Oakley or Lynx. One of y'all. That'd be awesome.
Trey, what's up? How about you drive 8,000 hours to go see him one of his turn?
Because this is about me right now. I'm not thinking about him. Keep thinking about me. I want to see you at Oakley and Lynx, both of y'all. Okay. And next year, I'll think about y'all.
All right. I got you.
Just talk tic-tac, give to me, and I'll give to y'all later. Okay.
So, I just said, Jen doesn't want to see my face, and I'm getting ready to get a text that says, if you even consider doing that, we got problems.
Crazy.
I can hear her right now.
I can't do.
We love you, Jen.
All right. Love you guys. Thank
All right.
y'all so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Bye, y'all.
All right, brother.
That it?
That's it. You travel safe. Give my best to your wife, and we're so glad she came.
It was a blast.
And I want you to understand the last 2 weeks was success for you. Really, even you didn't win either one. You showed that you can play 2 rounds back to back really well. You're gonna be just fine. You didn't get my putter lesson, but we'll get you there.
That's all I need left. I think that's the missing piece. Everything else come together very well. I think that's the missing piece and what stinks is I used to be a very good putter. I don't know. You know how they say when you work on a driver, you work on your irons.
Right.
If you don't work on the rest of it, you can lose it. I think that's what happened. Actually, you get that mental block at it.
But we'll get you there. All right, my friend. Take care. Talk to you soon.
Safe out there.
Chris, we didn't do it again.
What didn't we do?
We didn't say how to join the tour.
That's right. It's simple. All you need to do is go to amateurgolftour.net, click the Join the Tour button, and pay your local tours membership.
Thanks, Chris. Membership for 2024 is open, so register today to join the oldest, largest, and best amateur tour in the country.